it says so. And maybe? Well, come on now. Now we're going. Sorry for the delay, everybody. We're coming out to you via the Pennsylvania Pirate Party YouTube channel tonight live, mainly because I screwed up the IT stuff. So we'll get that fixed for next time. Anyways, my name is Drew Bingaman. I am your captain for this evening. Ty, why don't you start with IDs?
Hello, I'm Ty Clifford, Vice Captain of the United States Pirate Party and West Virginia Observer.
Johnny.
Hi, I'm John Robinson, Secretary for the Pennsylvania Pirate Party. Excuse me.
I think Dustin, you're next.
Yep. Dustin, observing from Virginia.
All right, thank you. Ben?
Hey, Ben Horlick. I am the Bean Counter for the United States Pirate Party as well as the representative from Texas.
And finally, Eli McGee. ID for us, please.
Hi, Eli McGee. I am the media and PR director for the Massachusetts Party and one of the representatives of that.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so let's see here. Do we have any? We're looking at theming to themes for themes, and we have the potential, and we have the upcoming questionnaires and stuff, right? Is that what we were also working on? I'm trying to remember here. Any updates on any of that stuff? Not really.
So I just had to pan back over. I normally don't mute with the button here. Anyway, so Mitch made a Etherpad at PPI, and I promptly forked it and put it at West Virginia because it was incredibly unreliable. So either one of those links have all the updated information. And so far, people have put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth one kind of looks like a troll. Says you wouldn't download the conference. I don't really get what that is.
I would.
And I don't know who put
download a pizza too. I mean, I download a car. I mean,
yeah. I mean, we can with 3D printers nowadays. Anyway, so ideas. They have many ships, one fleet, pirate face.
The Revenge.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh,
and then you call this a democracy? Copy this conference. Copying is not theft.
Copy this conference.
I like copy this conference is good.
I'd even go one farther. Steal this conference.
Steal this conference.
Steal this conference. I mean, I don't know.
I like that.
Steal this conference. I mean,
okay.
Let's roll with it. I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's not an official anything, but I like that. Or count it as my contribution to the,
I did. I marked you down.
All right. Well, there we go. So.
No, that's what we have so far. No one has contacted me at all about creating their itinerary, so I'm going to assume in good faith that everyone is on that journey,
Yeah. So again, if just to get the message out there for anybody, and this isn't open forum. If somebody wants to join us or wants to do a presentation during our conference, we're an open. I consider us an open forum, and as long as it's, piratey, get in touch with us and set up yourself. I think usually 1 hour slots. So, all right, that's my announcement. Ben, you were first, then Johnny.
Yeah, I guess dumb question, but what is the what's typical programming at the convention?
From what I recall, it's been a couple of slots each evening of the conference, whatever evening of the conference. if we're going to have an all-day Saturday meeting, I would say there would be more potential slots on that Saturday. But
I mean, more just
that's
from like a
up in the air.
from the other from like a presenter perspective. Like, is there like what are you looking for them to like? I don't know. It's just it for stuff like this, like with research presentations and whatnot. There's like you put out like a request for proposal or presentation or something like that. And there's usually some frameworks for hey, here's what we expect you to talk about and kind of here's what
I would be
like.
Yeah, I would just say that it either be political that falls within like our piratey politics, some kind of talk related to that, some kind of talk related to internet digital freedoms. That's all our politics stuff. That's all we cover. But some people also don't think of some of those things as political, although we should, because they very much are. So I would be looking at basically anybody who wants to give a presentation like that, whether it even like anybody that's interested in doing like a security talk or best practices, things like that, any kind of things that are topical, to us. And, and as far as I'm concerned, we're wide open for volunteers there. So.
Okay. Thanks. That's helpful.
Yeah.
I'll think about something that I'll think about it more.
Cool. Johnny,
have we just solicited from other groups?
I don't know if anybody's actually actively been on that yet, as far as trying to recruit anybody.
Because not only would that be a good way of getting good information, but it'd be a great networking thing as well. I mean, just let other groups know that we're here and we're interested in supporting them, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty wide open to what anybody wants to.
Okay. So we should probably think of the kind of stuff we'd want to have at our dream conference and see if there's anyone in the Chicago or Illinois area who's doing that, and say, hey, please talk to us about that sort of thing.
Absolutely. Okay. The only thing I think that we should probably formalize, though, is if we could get a volunteer to be kind of like point person to help put the schedule together. I mean, It doesn't necessarily have to be we decide that tonight, but I would think this is going to rapidly be something that I know. Ty, you've done a lot of work so far, at least on the venue and everything. I don't know if you want to be part of that.
Yeah, I mean,
planning process.
Definitely. Yeah, the hours that it would, well, we already came up with it started around 10. That seems like a neutral time, 10 CST. It seems like a neutral time. But other than that, yeah, like this hour, this happens, this hour, this happens, so on and so forth. Yeah. Yeah,
and we could point anybody that is interested in a presentation or a slot, or this, we would forward them to you. Would that be all right if you want to keep that schedule for us?
Yeah, absolutely. I still need to get with Yari or Joe or Joseph on creating a. Oh, sorry, my alarm's going off there. Stay focused. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Siri.
We're all having technology issues.
It says that every time my alarm goes off. Stay focused. Anyway. Okay. On the form, RSVP form, RVSP RSVP form, because that desperately needs to be up. This is one of the questions that could be on there. Do you want to present something? And that would greatly help. So I'm hoping we can get that running within the next week, so I can write another article, and also start pushing that to other groups. Like people could just give it to random groups that would be interested. I don't care if it's a Republican Party, a Democratic Party. I don't really care. If you have something that's appropriate talking wise, sign up, come hang out, So yeah, I can definitely look into this. Yep.
All right. Well, then I think we have our volunteer. Thank you, Ty. Ben.
Yeah, and then Ty, just in terms of the form, like something like I can help out with that. I mean, it's like he's looking for something like, is it a Google form, or do we use something?
Well, we don't. So when we use forms, we try not to use something that's going to molest the data. So Google's not really a good option. I, you know, I would prefer the forum be hosted by the United States Pirate Party ourselves, but that would be up to Yari or Joseph to figure out how to do. But if we have to use something and they deem okay, Google, because they're IT, that's their thing. All right. And if they say, okay, Google's fine, or this is fine, or that's fine, or whatever they recommend third party wise for our form, that's what we'll use. So we just got to wait on something that they would be able to come up with. And then we can just tell them the forms, which I've already pushed the questionnaire to them. But I have not heard anything back yet, unless I have missed it.
Yeah, I'm trying what you're talking about then.
Okay, cool. Anything else on the conference topic?
The
no,
one of those.
Oh,
Go
sorry,
for it. Go for it.
No,
Yeah,
no.
go for it.
One of you is just gonna have to go.
Okay, so I did add other groups. I'm just letting you know what we're discussing about the conference. I am updating on the Etherpads, so just to let you know.
Awesome. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, and this is, I was thinking about bringing this up as new business, but I think this may just fit in here. So, and I don't know if y'all have seen, but I've been working with Kansas in the Discord. I'm not sure what their real name is, but we're working on just trying to get regular platform committee meetings kind of back up and going. And I think and people feel free to disagree, but that could be a good, getting that form that we were talking about, or that kind of, the comparison of all the candidates that would kind of support our ultimate, recommendation that we may issue at the conference. Like, it feels like could be a platform committee task, and it could be something good to just start getting people to organize around. And so I know for that, I saw that you posted your, the star map that you were putting together, and then I gave Yari the endorsement questionnaire that I put together. But maybe I could talk to Yari and see if she wants to just kind of roll that into you can just start calling that a platform committee effort and start working on that. So no real question there, just kind of lopping that out for thoughts on what people think there. Just keep that ball moving forward.
Sounds good. If anything else down that road, like that, anything on the questionnaire or anything that anybody would like to pitch in, or I'm trying to think of what else we got in there. That's a lot. That's everything that I can think of that we have going right now. Is there any other business?
There's that questionnaire, which I haven't done anything with, and I don't see anyone else here about that. So maybe hold it over till next week.
Are you talking about the questionnaire, like the candidate questionnaire?
Yeah,
Johnny?
for candidate endorsements. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we should have something nice for you next week.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm cool with that. Anything else? Otherwise, I think I'm waiting for the motion.
Move to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All right. Do I have any objections? You better speak now or forever hold your peace. Not really. I mean, just till next time. So, all right, everybody. Thank you very much. We will see you in 2 weeks, preferably back on the USPP channel. Hopefully back on the USPP channel.
Are we not meeting next week?
We will be back on IRC next week.
IRC next week. Okay.
Sorry about it. Yeah, just to let everybody know, we will be back to IRC next week. And it is not a holiday as far as I know, so that shouldn't be a problem. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. And I need to find the button, and I'm having a very hard time with that. And there it is. All right, everybody. Check us out in a couple weeks, and vote Pirate if you have that thing going on in the meantime, primary thing in your area. We're not on any primary ballot. We are not on any primary ballots. Just write in Pirate or Blackbeard, because that's still a pirate vote. far as
And
I'm
if you're in the Massachusetts area, sign Joe's ballot petition.
Oh yes, if you're in the Massachusetts area, get out and find Joe and sign his ballot petition. That's the best way that you can help a candidate right now for the Pirate Party. So get out there and help Massachusetts. Yeah, awesome. So you can vote Pirate.